The Fox and the Feather Bed. Chapter 1. A Restless Little Fox. The moon hung like a silver lantern in the night sky, casting a soft glow over the quiet forest. The trees swayed gently, their leaves whispering secrets to the wind, while tiny fireflies flickered like scattered stars in the underbrush. It was the kind of night that made most creatures curl up and sigh with contentment, but not Flick. Flick was a little fox with fur as bright as autumn leaves and a tail that never stopped twitching. He had a curious nose that led him into mischief and ears that perked up at every rustle and chirp. But tonight his usual energy was replaced with frustration. No matter how he turned, wriggled, or tucked his paws beneath him, he couldn't get comfortable. First, he tried a patch of grass beneath an old oak tree. It looked soft enough, but the moment he lay down, a hidden root poked his side. Oof! He rolled over, only for a prickly weed to tickle his ear. Achoo! The grass was too scratchy, and the earth beneath it was hard and cold. Next, he padded over to a hollow log, where the air smelled of damp wood and earth. This must be better, he thought, wiggling inside. But the log was too narrow, and his tail kept getting squished. A beetle scuttled over his paw, making him yelp. No, 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 this won't do at all. With a huff, Flick trotted to a pile of fallen leaves, their edges crisp and golden. He circled 3 times, as foxes do, then flopped down. Crunch, crinkle, rustle. The leaves crackled loudly with every tiny movement. A nearby squirrel, curled in its own nest, peeked out and giggled. Trying to sleep there, Flick? You sound like a stomping bear. Flick's ears drooped. I just want somewhere soft, he mumbled. Somewhere as cozy as Mamma's fur when she tucks me in. But Mamma Fox was away tonight, hunting in the deeper woods, and Flick missed her warmth. He wandered farther, past a babbling brook where the water sang a sleepy song. A patch of moss caught his eye, thick, green and velvety. Ah! He nestled into it, sighing with relief. But then, a cold dampness seeped into his fur. The moss was wet from the evening dew. Flick shivered and scrambled up, shaking his paws. Bah! Now I'm chilly and uncomfortable. A deep, gentle voice spoke from above. Having trouble, little one? Flick looked up to see Old Owl perched on a branch, his golden eyes wise and kind. I can't find a good place to sleep, Flick admitted. Everything's too hard, too noisy, or too wet. Old Owl chuckled softly. Ah, you seek the feather bed. The feather bed? Flick's ears perked up. The softest sleeping spot in the forest, Old Owl explained. A nest of downy feathers, warm as sunlight, gentle as a whisper. Flick's heart leapt. Where is it? Old Owl's feathers ruffled in amusement. That, my dear fox, is a journey you must take. But listen closely. Softness isn't always where you expect it. With those mysterious words, Old Owl spread his wings and vanished into the night. Flick stood still, his tiredness forgotten. The feather bed. If such a magical place existed, he had to find it. He took a deep breath, squared his small shoulders, and set off into the moonlit forest, determined to discover the coziest spot in the world. And so, the little fox's adventure began. End of chapter 1.